What's up YouTube community? My name's Silver.
My name's Jamal.
Thomas.
And this video is an outcome of this very heated discussion we've having all day. Which decade was the very best decade for film?
90s.
80s?
70s.
As you can see, we all have different preferences. We have different tastes. And we're going to argue the hell out of this and see what happens.
Yeah.
Basically, should we go? You go first.
I'll go first.
70s? Yeah.
Well, we'll go chronologically then, and I have to say the 70s is the most definitive period of cinema because it just shows the change in American cinema completely. It's when films like Jaws and The Exorcist and Halloween were all just changing the game of cinema itself, and it just shows a real change, and personally it's my favourite decade of cinema. So, that's all I can really say. You know, you've got films like One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, Taxi Driver, The Godfather. They're all so definitive and they're just classic American cinema.
Basically, classic boring cinema. My decade is the 80s. Now, the 80s is the greatest decade for cinema because it's about rebellion, it's about youth, and it's all about John Hughes. Do you guys know who John Hughes is?
We know, yes.
Basically, he was the godfather of 80s cinema, the godfather of coming-of-age films. And when we talk John Hughes, we're talking Breakfast Club, we're talking Ferris Bueller's Day Off, we're talking Pretty in Pink, 16 Candles, Weird Science. The 80s was awesome. I can't even contain myself. The 80s was that good.
The 90s was a lot better.
Oh, here we go.
Reason one, you've got your animation like Toy Story. You've got technological advances such as Jurassic Park from Steven Spielberg. You've got Matrix with its cool slow motion, and it's just amazing.
Not like computer stuff. 80s is cool. It's all the cool kids, the cliques, the popular guys. The 80s had everything, guys. And I think you're missing out on something really special.
Another good thing about the 80s is just all the animatronic works, all horror genres now, it's all CGI. Everything is all animatronic with the 80s. That's what makes the 80s great as well. But the 70s, I have to argue, is the best because everything was just getting so gritty. Things were changing. Film was changing. It was going outside the studio system. No longer were people filming in sets. It was all on location.
Do you two even know how to use a computer?
We don't need to. We did it old school. We're like what filmmaking is.
That's what real film is.
Exactly, real film. The thing of you guys were a little bit too serious. The 80s put the fun back in cinema and made it exciting. 90s, on the other hand, is it cinema really? Is it more computer based? Is it more computers and not?
The Academy classes it. Is that so? Then I'm gonna go with that.
Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment in the YouTube box, go on Twitter, Instagram, and tell us what you thought the best decade for cinema is.
We are the Illuminati.
80s. Thank you for watching and catch you later.